There's a feeling manipulators get that they will never describe to you, not because they're hiding it, but because most of them have never had to put it into words. It lives below language, below conscious thought. It's more like a sensation than a decision. And understanding that sensation, really understanding it, explains everything. Why they do it, why they keep doing it, and why logic and confrontation almost never make them stop. So let's talk about what nobody actually says out loud. Manipulation feels like power, but not the obvious kind. It's not the power of lifting something heavy or winning an argument. It's quieter than that, more intimate. It's the specific, intoxicating feeling of knowing that someone is responding to you, emotionally, behaviorally, mentally, without knowing that you're the one pulling the strings. Psychologists have a term for this. Perceived agency. It's the deep human need to feel like a cause rather than an effect. Like you're the one making things happen, rather than things happening to you. And here's the thing. For most people, that need gets met in healthy ways. Through work, through creativity, through genuine connection. But for certain people, especially people who grew up feeling invisible, powerless, unheard, the only place they ever learned to feel that agency was through control. Through getting people to do things without those people realizing it. And when it works, when they pull a thread and you move exactly the way they needed you to, that feeling of agency hits like a drug. Literally, same neurological reward pathway, same dopamine spike as some. But it gets more complicated, because here's what most people don't realize. The pleasure isn't just about control, it's about confirmation. Every successful manipulation confirms something the manipulator desperately needs to believe about themselves. That they're smarter, that they can read people, that they have something, some edge, some insight, some power, that other people don't. For someone who spent years feeling like the least significant person in any room, that confirmation is almost medicinal. It doesn't justify anything. I want to be clear about that. But it explains why people who seem intelligent and capable still choose manipulation over honesty. Because honesty is a gamble. You put the real thing on the table and someone might reject it. Manipulation feels safer. It feels like playing with the deck stacked. And this is where it gets interesting. Many manipulators don't experience what they do as manipulation at all. They experience it as reading the room, as being strategic, as understanding people better than people understand themselves. There's almost a contempt underneath it, not always mean-spirited, but present. A quiet belief that most people are operating on autopilot, that they're predictable, that their emotions are levers, not lived experiences. And when you see people as predictable systems rather than full human beings, when empathy gets replaced by pattern recognition, manipulation stops feeling like a moral violation. It just feels like being effective. Here's the part that should make you pause. The people most skilled at this aren't cold. They're not robotic. They're often incredibly warm, incredibly present, incredibly attuned to you. Because that attunement, that's the tool. They're not reading you because they care about you. They're reading you because information about you is leverage. Times your insecurities, your needs, your soft spots. These are data points, filed away, saved for the right moment. And the moment they use one, the moment they say exactly the right thing or push exactly the right button, there's that feeling again, that quiet, private thrill of precision. Most people never even feel the move. So what do you actually do with this? You stop trying to out-argue them, because their behavior was never about logic to begin with. It was about a need that runs far deeper than any conversation can reach. What you do instead is remove the reward. Manipulators need your reaction. They need your confusion, your guilt, your compliance. The moment you stop providing that, the moment you get quiet, get steady, stop explaining yourself, the whole game loses its point. You become unreadable, and unreadable people are deeply uncomfortable for someone who survives on reading. That discomfort, that's your power. The secret pleasure behind manipulation is just a wound that found a terrible way to feel whole. Once you see it that way, you stop feeling small in it. You start seeing it clearly, and clear is exactly what they were banking on you never being. Drop a comment if this one made something click, and subscribe Because this is the kind of psychology most people spend their whole lives never learning.